Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Thank you so much for stopping by. So if you did not watch this video, I organized my swatch sticks. I will leave the link down below if you missed it. It was just a quick and simple DIY. So again, I'll leave the link down below to that video. I did receive some PR that I'm going to share with you in a separate video, so stay tuned. I purchased these from Marshalls as well. These were $12.99 for two of them. So they're a set of two of all-purpose bins. They're called all-purpose bins. These are the measurements. I really love these bins. You just have to be careful. They are very sturdy plastic. You just have to be careful with these sides. The sides are a little bit weaker. So these bins are pretty big, and my point of getting these bins was to organize my nail tips because I have several boxes of nail tips and I want to be able to put them in something bigger, and so they're not in like 4 or 5 different boxes. So I'll show you what I'm going to do. Okay, so I have several boxes of nail tips, so we're just going to merge them all together. Do one. I guess we can bring this one over. This one is... Are there any more? No, those are my brushes and stands. Okay, so we are up as high as we can be. I think we might be able to go up a little bit higher, but I think this is enough distance so I can show you exactly what I'm going to do. So, I'm going to go through all of these boxes. This box right here this is my practice tips. I'm going to put this one to the side for the moment. I'm going to go through, let's see. So I have 2 boxes that I use for me, for my own nails, right? So I'm going to take those out. So just to show you what I just have some BU Full Cover Coffin Naturals. I've got a couple, I believe these 2 are from Amazon. They're all different shapes. I like to switch it up and use different shapes. These are just Macar tips that I have not used yet. I don't know where I'm going to put these. I'm going to just put those there for the moment until we go through the rest of these boxes. Let me shift this over. And then I've got all of these, right? So these are my favorite tips that I have, that I own. These are Model 1 soft gel tips, medium almond, full cover. Okay, I kind of want to get these big boxes out. Let's see. We're going to do a little rearranging because I want... Let me adjust this camera real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, we needed a little bit more space. I might just... You might see me move things around, so since this is not fitting like I want it to, I'm going to spin these around. There we go. Okay, so yeah, there'll be a gap, and I don't think anything's going to fit in between there, but I think that this is the best bet just because this box is a little big. Let me see something. Yeah. So let's see. I think this is, yeah, these 2 are the biggest boxes that I have. Let me move this out of the way so you can see. Oops. Okay, so these 2 are the biggest boxes, and they don't fit like that. So I don't have a choice then to put them like this. Okay. Regardless, we're going to... I'm not really going to organize them because it's all right to me. Like, it's not going to make a difference to me how they're organized in here for me personally. But these are full cover, sorry. Canva Light. I think, again, Amazon, EC Basket, love these tips. I just started using these. Again, I think I'm going to get into these more. No one really uses natural nail tips anymore. I think I'm going to get into them. Again, look, I have so much more space. Rather than having these 2 boxes full of nail tips, and taking up more space, I'd rather use a big bin like this and store this big bin like this with all of my tips instead of having 2 separate bins. That's just my opinion. Okay, so let's see. All right. I don't normally stick to one brand, or let's just say, I mean, you can see that there are so many different brands and shapes and nail tips that I have. So I always like experimenting and seeing what works for me and what doesn't. So that's why I have so many different types, because you know there are certain brands that might not fit you. My biggest thing is my thumb. There are many tips that don't, you know, fit my thumb correctly. So meaning none of the tips there are really going to fit me. So I have several boxes of those, and I have an idea that I think I'm going to do with them. I think that I'm just going to start giving a box away in each and every one of my giveaways, or doing smaller giveaways with giving, you know, some of the nail tips away. I there's no sense of me having nail tips that don't fit me. So I have recently gone through all of my nail tips and have figured out which ones fit me and which ones don't. So these here, these don't fit me. This size 0 doesn't fit me at all. I am currently looking on Temu and a couple of other places to see if I can look into some new nail tips, because I like to experiment with new nail tips. To me, I like just scanning, you know, the websites to see what new nail tips I can find. But just make sure that if you are a size 0, make sure that the kit does include a size 0, because oftentimes they won't really say what sizes they are, and if you are a size 0 and you're getting a kit without a size 0, there's not going to be any sense of you doing that, because it's not going to fit your thumb. So just make sure that there are size 0s included. And I do know that there are double 0s. So if you are bigger than a 0, there are nail tips that do include, you know, double 0s. So just an FYI. These boxes are going to stay out of this container because they do not fit in the container. So I'll just have these out, and that's fine. I think I'm just going to leave them back here in that space where they were. I have got a lot of organizing to do. Like I said, I just received some PR in the mail, so if you'd like to see what is in that package, please stay tuned. If you haven't already, make sure that you subscribe, hit that thumbs up button, hit that notification button if you can. That way you can be notified every time I upload. Thank you all so much for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!